Every paragraph needs an effective concluding sentence to tie up your ideas, so we're going to look up how to do that. So like I said, you need to tie all your ideas together in your concluding sentence. So basically, you're going to restate your claim, but put it into different words, taking into account what you've talked about in your paragraph. So here's some sentence starters to help you with your concluding sentence. Clearly, as a result, these factors contribute to, consequently, considering blank, it can be concluded that blank affects blank. So I'm going to show you a couple of examples, and you can see how I've used the concluding sentence. This topic's about the Dakota Access Pipeline. Each color is a different part of the paragraph. So my claim is the Dakota Access Pipeline should not have been built because it encroaches upon the lives of the already displaced Native Americans for the benefit of big oil companies. Here's my example. For example, the government has already stolen land, resources, and culture from the Native American tribes. The Sioux tribe has been reserved to this minuscule piece of land, and now the government wants to compromise that land. Evidence? According to CNN, the tribe says the pipeline will damage and destroy sacred sites. My commentary? The tribe has already lost so much, and the pipeline will further destroy their cultural values so oil billionaires can get richer. My counterclaim? Many proponents of the pipeline argue that the pipeline is a private property and therefore is not destroying any of the sacred sites. And here's my rebuttal. However, according to Chris White, writer for the Daily Caller News Foundation, the tribe claims that the land is theirs under the Fort Laramie Treaty of 1851. Clearly, the government is trying to once again benefit while taking something away from the Native American tribes. Many people are going to argue that a treaty over 150 years old is no longer relevant, but I disagree. These protections are the only thing that can stop the government from completely exterminating native land. So once they overlook a treaty, it becomes a slippery slope. And here's my concluding sentence. Clearly, the Native Americans are continuing to suffer because of the pipeline, so it should not have been built. So I go back to my claim that the pipeline should not have been built, and then where I said the Native Americans are continuing to suffer, the rest of that paragraph talks about how they have been suffering. So that's my concluding sentence for that paragraph. There's one more example. This one is about the legalization of marijuana. So my claim is marijuana should be legalized for medicinal purposes due to its healing powers. Example. For example, marijuana has been proven to help patients who suffer from chronic seizures. Evidence. One study has been done with a medication containing CBD, the non-intoxicating chemical in marijuana. According to Dennis Thompson in his article, Compounded Marijuana Can Help Kids with Epilepsy, study shows from CBS News, children receiving Epidiolex experience fewer seizures, going from an average of 12 convulsive seizures a month before the study to about 6 seizures a month. 3 patient seizures stopped entirely. My commentary? If the medicine is going to improve the lives of children and those suffering, why wouldn't it be legalized? Counterclaim? Many opponents of marijuana argue that legalizing it would create more intoxicated driving, which would lead to more fatal car crashes. Rebuttal? However, there are many solutions to this problem. For one, most of the healing properties in marijuana come from CBD, so patients would not be intoxicated. And 2, the government would regulate the usage and administration as to derail the irresponsible use of marijuana. My concluding sentence, because the benefits of marijuana are monumental, it should be legalized for medicinal purposes. So there I've again taken into account everything I've talked about, that the benefits of marijuana being monumental or very important, and then going back to my claim that it should be legalized for medicinal purposes.